What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk a little bit about Mass Effect 5. Nothing too major, but any chance I get to talk about Mass Effect, I'll take it. So this actually comes directly from Mike Gamble, who's sort of the overseer, I guess the boss of everything Mass Effect at BioWare. And he's pretty tapped into the community. He's always on social media, engaging with fans, things like that. Of course, when N7 Day comes around, he's always engaging with the fans as well. So it was yesterday, I believe, that he put out on social media they're looking for a new leadership role, a senior leadership role, and this person is going to report directly for them, and he says it's going to be fun, it's going to be awesome. And then you can see like the link right under, it says jobs.ea.com, and yeah, it says project director. So this is a pretty significant development in Mass Effect's, well, development, right? The game hasn't been necessarily stuck in limbo, I'd say. I think they've just been taking it really slow ever since they first announced it back in 2020, 2021. I think at the time they were just putting out the trailer just to show people that yes, Mass Effect will be continuing, but at the time, of course, they were still working on Dragon Age the Veilguard, and they just put that out in 2024, at the end of 2024. They had some leadership changes, they had people leave BioWare and new people come in, so, new developments have been occurring at BioWare, so it seems like now they're starting to really get their footing with this project director, of course. I mean, this is the project director, it's pretty self-explanatory, right? The person who's gonna oversee the whole project, but also report to Mike Gamble. Like I said, the game wasn't like halted completely, wasn't stuck in limbo or anything like that, but with this senior project director, it seems like things can finally start to speed up. It'll probably take a few weeks at the least, most probably a few months to get this person, to hire this person, to find the right person for the job. And then whenever they find this person, whenever that may be, the game can finally probably start full-scale development, which will be good to hear. It'll be great to hear. Finally, right? This game was announced, I think it was 2020, and the game probably won't come out until 2029 or 2030, which is just insane to me. The last Mass Effect game was 2017. Who knows? Maybe I could be wrong and it comes out in 2028 or something like that. Again, the game has been in pre-production for a while. It does seem like they have some stuff already. It seems like they've got the concepts and kind of the idea, maybe with what they want to do with the story and the protagonist even. So who knows, maybe post pre-production full-scale development won't even take that long. It depends, right? Full-scale development sometimes can take a very long time, or maybe sometimes it just be pretty quick because they got a lot of work done in pre-production. But if you ask me, a really big game like Mass Effect, a really in-depth game like Mass Effect, is gonna take time. Hopefully with this director finally joining the team, we get to see something this year, a little more of substance, maybe a new trailer. Because while we're not completely out of the loop regarding the next Mass Effect game, we really don't have too much to go off of. A lot of it's just like speculation and just kind of guessing what might be and what might not be. I think it's about time we get something of substance, like something concrete, very tangible that we can just all yap about. But again, the game has been in pre-production, and who even knows if they have enough to really put out a real trailer. But yeah, that's just me hoping. I really hope we get to see something later this year, especially at N7 Day. I don't think we're gonna go another N7 Day moving forward getting nothing. In 2024 N7 Day, we really didn't get anything. I think it was just some kind of cosmetics in Dragon Age the Veilguard, just because they wanted to focus on that, right? They didn't want to take any shine away from that, which I can respect even if the game really didn't do too well. But now that Mass Effect 5, or whatever they're going to call it, is their priority moving forward, I expect every N7 Day moving forward up until the game releases to have something of substance. But yeah, that's about it. Just a quick little video. Don't want to go on too long. But yeah, any chance I get to talk about Mass Effect, like I said, I will indeed take it. Something small like this just does kind of get me a little excited, just because I mean I've been waiting for this game for a very long time, even with myself being a relatively new Mass Effect fan. I mean, look, I can keep playing the trilogy, I don't get tired of it, honestly. I'll replay it over and over to my heart's content. But look, at some point I'm gonna need a new game, guys, okay? And Andromeda just doesn't seem to be doing the job for me. I've yet to even get like past 5 hours into the game, so I'm definitely gonna go back to it, okay? But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoy. Let me know your thoughts on Mass Effect. How excited are you for this game? I know we are still very far out. Who even knows if we're gonna get it in this decade? Not decade, before 2030, right? Who knows if we're gonna get it before 2030? That's just my hope. I think we will get it before, like a little before 2030 or in 2030. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, like it up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.